All right, here's our last load going to Topeka, Kansas. Last load for the week, blah, 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 17,000 pounds. All right, this is the last load for the week. Drops tomorrow, Sunday. I already did check my tire pressures, checked that, looked at the brakes. I don't like getting these old JB Hunt trailers because a lot of the times the brakes be kind of thin, but all the tires look good. I kicked them all, they were fine. Okay, a bunch of damn chips. I'm putting the seal on, we're out of here.
Support for NPR comes from it.
That needs to get fixed. So get a PM done, get them to throw some nuts and bolts on that. That light needs to get fixed, and hopefully they'll be able to do it at the Lowe's, because at this Lowe's, they couldn't even do a PM because they said they got paint. They're painting down in their bay at the bottom in the trap where, you know, they get down there and they work. Basically, they ain't doing the oil changes. Either that or they're just lazy as a motherfucker. So anyway, let's get that done, I hope. All right, so we got our paperwork here. The trailer number 669718 doesn't match the actual trailer number, which is 668718. I already checked with them. I checked the seal number matches, so it's all good to go. Weight 41,990, so damn near 42,000 pounds. So hop out. So I was just doing my little pre-trip, checking the trailer out. It's got some damage here, huge fucking gash right here. All right, I just slid my tandems forward. So now I just need to lock that in right there, get this thing weighed. This tire needs to be changed. It's at the fucking wear bars. That sucks. JB, damn, this fucking mud flap's like on the fucking ground. This is a raggedy piece of shit. I'll tell you what, I do not want to pull this trailer almost 1,000 fucking miles. This is like red flags. Really, it is. But whatever, man, we're just gonna have to do it. Hope for the best. Oh, need to check my lights. God, this trailer's just been through hell. But anyways, that tire needs to be changed. I don't know if I'm gonna change it or not. I don't want to take the time to do it, honestly. JB Hunt will do it for free. But I do need to get a PM and an oil change. So if I'm getting my PM and an oil change while they're doing the PM, I can at least have JB Hunt bring somebody out to change that tire. So there's that. But yeah, duh. That's what I meant to do. Check my fucking lights. Boom. Let's see what we got. We got signals. I don't like this trailer at all. We got lights. All right, we're good to go. All right. Woo! Let's go get it. All right. So I'm too heavy, so I scaled right now. The first time I scaled, that's where I'm at, 35,880 on the tractor, 30,000 on the trailer. So I pushed my axles on the trailer all the way forward so that it could take some of that weight, pull it off take some off the tractor. They're all the way forward now, and I'm still overweight by 580 pounds on my tractor, and still too light on my trailer. So what I'm gonna do now, somebody's calling me. So the next step is to slide this fifth wheel. So we'll move the fifth wheel all the way to the back. Well, not all the way to the back, but a few holes to the back. All right, so like I said, I was about 580 pounds overweight on the tractor, on my drive axles. So my plan was to move the fifth wheel backwards a little bit to move that 600 pounds back onto the trailer. And while I was doing that, the fucking airline to the fifth wheel broke. So this Love's doesn't have a shop of any sort right here, so I can't get it fixed right here. It's literally just the airline came off. It not came off, it literally broke. So the airline just needs to be put back on, maybe a new clip or a fitting, but I don't have, this is not a good place to do this because I don't have the tools or the necessary parts to fix it right here. I'm just gonna keep going to the next Love's, get it fixed over there. I have to take the trailer off. I'll take a look at it and see what I can do. Right here's not the place to be though. All right, so here's what we got. I pulled this piece off of here, right here. This is what actuates the hydraulic, air hydraulic, and the airline is broken off on there. This camera does not focus with the damn. But anyways, this is what broke. And because this broke, I can't move my fifth wheel to adjust my weight. So I'm gonna go into this bullshit ass love shop. I stood there for like 15 minutes, nobody talked to me. They're too busy bullshitting around. So I'm gonna see if they can't help me and get this piece off. If they can get this crap out of here or replace this piece, I can put my hose back on and hopefully move this, get it done. All right, so here's what they did to me, the guys in the shop. They were so busy, I still need a PM, need an oil change, but here's what they did for me. So apparently I take this apart and then I can change this piece out and this piece out. And once I put these pieces inside of here and put this back together, I should be able to slip my air hose back over this little nipple fitting right here. So get to it. All right, so I put it back together. Now I'm gonna supply air to it and see if we can get these blocks to pop out on either side. We're gonna make sure it's not leaking air or anything, so do that right now. It's leaking air right here. It wants to come out. It's kind of bent, blinded right here. Come on. What are you doing? Maybe I don't have enough air pressure. Crank up some air pressure. Definitely have a leak though right here, but not from that. It's leaking from that. That sucks. There's my brand new differential. Does that look good? Got new U-joints in it too. That's the problem. I got a fucking air leak right here, man. I think that's all the way out. That should slide. Let me put all this away and then we'll see if we can hook up to it and make this. The idea is to pull this fifth wheel backwards a few so that I can balance the weight out. So let me see. All right, it worked. We slid the fifth wheel back. Sweet. Wow, but that's not good though. You see how my airline is pinched right there? So that's not good at all. That needs to be fixed, but I'm not going to fix it right now. I just wanted to get this in a good spot. And look, it locked on me too, so I can't even move it now if I wanted to because of that fucking airline. I really need to change that whole airline out and get that shit fixed right. But for now, we're going to try this. We're going to try this. We're going to go weigh it right now. All right, so that actually made it worse. So I need to go back forward with the fifth wheel. That made it worse. Damn. Well, so like I said, we're still overweight. Moving the fifth wheel didn't do anything for me. So the best thing that I can do, it looks like I'm gonna move the fifth wheel all the way forward and run it overweight about 580 pounds. I'm gonna push the fifth wheel all the way to the front. Now you might be wondering why I'm disconnected right now. Well, I went and weighed, I was still too heavy, so I wanted to move the fifth wheel back forward. And while doing that, because that leak that was over there that I already talked about, it's leaking over there. Well, now it just came all the way off. So I can't do nothing now. So now I'll be fixing this too. Let me get to it. There it is. Let's see if I can get these love guys to give me some more free parts. All right. Fortunately, them guys at Loves are really cool. So this is the piece. It's got the nylon stuck on it. We don't want that. That's junk. Now we got our new piece right here. So this is gonna go back on the fifth wheel. Screw that in there, like so. How's that view? A little bit too high, bring it down a little bit. So that's gonna go back in here, like so. We'll tighten that up in a second, and then, wait a minute. Okay. And this is gonna go back over the line, like so. A clean piece. This is too jagged, so I won't fit over that. I'm gonna just lay everything down carefully right here. Go get some scissors. Nice, clean, get a clean edge on that, hopefully. Damn, this nylon's pretty fucking strong. That wouldn't cut it. So try the knife. All right, that's not exactly straight, but it is a clean cut, so maybe that'll go over it now. Yep, just like so. And then that's gonna go on here. And we're gonna crush that down on there and thread it in. So the story goes. I wanted to put this back on over that. Fuck it. You know what? I'm not even gonna worry about that right now. So I just need to get this done so it's not leaking air. Give that a good snug. Let's go test it. Hell yeah, brother. All right. So now I'm gonna hook back up to the trailer, push this all the way forward. And I'm not even gonna weigh it because I already know it's gonna be about 500 pounds overweight. If I get pulled over, I'm just gonna tell the DOT officer, look, I got an APU on here. There's like a little 500 pound tolerance or shit like that. So we'll go with that. I ain't got no other choice, baby. All right, so this load really sucked because of all the time that it took me to try and weigh this load and balance it out and everything. And now I'm just checking my jackknife because I got my fifth wheel moved all the way forward. I'm checking my jackknife to make sure that the trailer's not gonna hit my header. So, and my pins are back in place, the blocks are back in place. Everything looks good back here. Roll out. Okay, so we stopped for the night. Anyways, here's the load. It's 43,226 pounds. The load's paying $22.97. It was 63 miles deadheaded, 831 miles loaded, and I just got fuel. I used the Mud Flap app, so I saved about 28 cents on the gallon. So from the time when I filled up, I had 671 miles on the clock when I bought fuel. I bought 141 gallons. That came out to $671 for a tank. And after I did the math, we got 4.75 miles per gallon. And the price per gallon was $4.74. Okay, so I'm trying to be easy on the throttle and get 5 miles per gallon. So tomorrow, I've already reset my clock. So I reset the odometer of the clock. So this load, I'll be there tomorrow, but it drops Wednesday, 11 a.m. So I'll be there early on Wednesday morning. Maybe even that tomorrow night, I don't know. But tomorrow, I tried to come over here to the Lowe's and get a PM done, but they ain't talking about doing shit tonight. So that being said, I need to get the oil changed. I'm at 15,000 miles on the oil. So I'm gonna stop tomorrow right outside of Atlanta and get my oil changed for sure. Get a whole PM and everything, my fuel filter service and whatnot. And we'll be on to the next load, which is going back to Texas, and we'll start from there. All right.